Good evening. Welcome to Pete Cooper Stadium here at Keyes Field in Fairfield. It's Friday Night Lights in Fairfield. There's nothing better. And tonight, the Skowhegan Riverhawks are in town to take on the Lawrence Bulldogs. As you can see, Skowhegan is lined up, and they are ready to kick off. Skowhegan in the white jerseys and the black pants, and the Lawrence Bulldogs in their home blues and the light-colored pants. And it's a pooch kick up front, taken by an up man at the 41-yard line. And that's where Lawrence will begin. 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line. A new quarterback this year. It's been a long time since anyone but Michael Hamlin has taken a snap here for the Lawrence Bulldogs. But there's a new sheriff in town, and he's got a great quarterback name. His name is Colt Robinson. And he starts at quarterback now for the Lawrence Bulldogs. He wears number 4. Bulldogs come out here 1st and 10 from their own 41. Split backfield, one receiver to the right, man in motion. We'll go right off right tackle, and turning and hitting the hole there is Dawson Moore, the fullback. And Moore is to the 45-yard line, so give Dawson Moore a gain of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. Moore, a converted tight end from a year ago. In the backfield now playing for John Hersham. The offense goes this way for the Bulldogs. Colt Robinson is at quarterback. Dawson Moore, 25, is the fullback. The halfbacks are Garrett Leclerc and Keegan Littlefield. Man coming in motion is Littlefield. Up the middle they go yet again, and Skowhegan's defense awful sturdy. Not much running room there at all again for Dawson Moore, and Ben Linkletter, 51, makes the stop in white for the Skowhegan Riverhawks. So 3rd down and almost 5 for Lawrence from their own 47-yard line. Split end is Leighton Bradford. The tight end is Jackson O'Boyle. The tackles Graves and Johnson. The guards Richards and Garcia. Ryland Smith is at center. Robinson in the gun. Now he goes under center. Split backs, 2 receivers to the left. 4-man rush. Robinson with a check here. And on 3rd down, he rolls left, looks, has a man in front. He had better go, and he does. He is wrapped up from behind. And the spot is all so important here. Mr. Man, is he close? Down at the 49-yard line, is it enough? They may have to bring up the chain gang. No. David Bailey says Paul Robinson got it. Bailey is the referee. Bill Leary is the umpire. Jared Hill is the back judge. Mike Frederick is the side judge. Carlton Littlefield, the other side judge. And the clock man upstairs, Ryan Frederick. Wide to the right side for the Bulldogs is Bradford. Handoff inside, a hole there, 45-yard line, and bursting down for the Lawrence Bulldogs there on a big gain of about 9 on the play is Landis Mansfield. And give him 8. Mansfield, a very good back who doesn't even start for Lawrence, came in and a burst there of 8. The tackle on the play made by 59 for Skowhegan, Thomas Hebert. It is 2nd down and a long 2. Robinson goes under center. 4-man rush for Skowhegan. Sweep left side, trying to get to the corner, and doing so is Garrett Leclerc, who's got really good speed. And he gets the corner, squares the shoulders up, and has a 1st down at the 35. So the Bulldogs with their 2nd 1st down. The 1st and 10. Skowhegan side of things at the 35-yard line. Checking out of the game for Lawrence, Ryder Provost. Provost twins, Lucas and Ryder. On this roster, both getting some quality playing time. Quick pitch, here's Leclerc. Leclerc goes and he is out of bounds near the 30. His speed. That's a very well executed play to the short side there. Let's get another look at that. As you can see him burst to the corner and grab that 1st down. Excuse me, not a 1st down, a gain of 5. So it is 2nd down and 5 as you got to look at the Skowhegan defense now back on the wide shot. Wide to the left side is Leighton Bradford. Split backfield behind Colt Robinson. Robinson, Leclerc. Leclerc turns inside, but he's tackled in a very good play there by Skowhegan's Aiden Mulcahy. That's an excellent tackle. Pretty much in open field there. We got to look at that. Leclerc sweeping right and a one-arm tackle by Mulcahy, showing some good strength. So to set up third and short. Third down and short for Lawrence. Certainly two-down territory at the 28-yard line. Bradford, that is his wide left side. Littlefield is the slot. Pitch to Leclerc, kind of a balloon, but he gets it and he gets the first down. Pitch was high. Tackle made by Austin Lancaster, but Leclerc, even with a high, slow pitch there, was able to get to the corner and get the first down. Here's a look at that. Leclerc puts his head down, gets the first and 10 from the 23. Line of scrimmage, the 23, ball on the left hash. Robinson with two backs in the backfield. He has not thrown yet. Handoff up the gut. That is Moore, the former tight end, burst down to the 20. Give him 3. Stopped on the play by Trevor Austin from his linebacker spot. A gain of 3, 2nd and 7. A beautiful Friday night for football here in Fairfield. Clear skies after a very sunny day. Game time temperature 66 degrees. 2nd and 7. Lawrence operating at the 21st first series of the game. Ray LeClaire is wide to the right side. Wide to the left side is Bradford. A lot of motion. They go up the middle. Fullback there. That's Jaden Hebert. And Hebert with a burst that it closed down. Tackle made on the play by Wyatt Longear. And he stopped him at the 14-yard line, about a yard and a half shy. And again, Lawrence is certainly in two-down territory here. 3rd and about a yard and a half. Lawrence has had the ball for 5.5 minutes here to start the game off. Bradford wide to the right. Handoff up the middle, and nothing there. Swallowing it up was Ben Linkletter, the big defensive tackle, number 51, who is going to be a handful for a lot of people this year. And I must correct myself. That was 4th down. So they did not get the first down. It is 4th down, or was 4th down. Now it's 1st down in the other direction. So the Skowhegan defense playing the old bend but doesn't break. And here comes Austin Lancaster at quarterback, wearing number 1 for the Riverhawks. Lancaster is a first-year starter. He is a sophomore. In the backfield, he's got Aiden Mulcahy 5. And he can sling it. Lobs it downfield. A break in the coverage there. We're going to get interference. The intended receiver, Trevor Austin, and interference for sure on Hunter Curtis. So Skowhegan comes out and throws the ball downfield on the first play of the game for them. Referee David Vayu sorting it out. And here come the steps. He's a biggie. That's interference on Lawrence. A 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down. 1st and 10, Skowhegan at the 32-yard line. Wide receivers, Trevor Austin 4, Christian Willett 12, and Xavier Sproul Costa 7. Lancaster on first down. And Chuck's in motion there, and apparently illegally so. Oh no, it's offsides on the defense. So another mistake made by Lawrence. That's 2 penalties for 20 yards thus far on the Bulldogs, and so it'll go to 1st and 5. It's a play caller's dream. First and 5, Skowhegan with Brad Sear as head coach, employing those wristbands. Lancaster from the gun. That's where he will be all night long. To Mulcahy. Mulcahy trying to go left tackle. Nope. He won't go anywhere. Mulcahy with the handoff and nowhere to go. The tackle made by Cody Gagnon. And it'll be second down and still about 5. Second down and 5. Clock is running here with 5:13 to go in the first quarter. Lawrence took about 6 minutes off the clock before their drive was stopped. Second down and about 5. Lancaster throws it left side, caught in the flat, and not much there at all for Xavier Sproul-Costa. And it's going to be third down and a long 4. We're going to call Xavier Sproul-Costa XSC, because that's a lot to say. So I can't even say the letters. XSC got about a yard. So third and 4. And he will flank wide to the right, number 7. Slot man is Trevor Austin. Third and 4. Lancaster hurrying it up. Brady Smith in there. And they flood the right side. He rolls that way. Looking, flips, caught by the tight end. It's a first down at the 44-yard line. Jason Aubin, who was the quarterback last year, has put a pound or 2 on and is playing tight end. And an effective receiver there. And it's a first down. So Skowhegan gets their first earned first down. And it is first and 10 Riverhawks. Early season showdown. Skowhegan 0-1. Lawrence is 1-0. Late handoff inside to Brady Smith. And all dressed up and nowhere to go. And on the stop there for the Lawrence Bulldogs, 77. Talk about your handfuls. Brady Richards. Watch 77 in blue tonight. He is virtually unblockable. And if you look at him, he looks like he's unblockable. He is a big, big load. Second and 9. Lancaster from the gun. Fake handoff, rolls left. Flips it in the flat. It is caught there by Austin. Turns it upfield. He's got a first down and a lot more. A big chunk play, and he is down to the 34-yard line. So a gain of 21 and a big chunk. And Skowhegan with a first down, first and 10. They have made it into Bulldog territory at the 34. It always seems as if there's a lot of time between plays for Skowhegan. That's only because they're all standing around waiting for the call from the sidelines to check the wrist. And it really isn't that long. Austin goes in motion. Lancaster pumps once, goes to the right side, and nowhere for Trevor Austin to go. Wrapped up immediately as he caught the ball by Leighton Bradford. He put a licking on him. Lawrence not fooled by that play at all. No gain. Second and 10. Bradford all over the receiver there, Austin. Second and 10. I see several players wearing the Guardian helmets, the Guardian protection. Left side, Christian Willett has it on, number 12. Extra protection against a head injury. All right, Lancaster hustles. Smith behind him in the backfield. Austin in motion. A turn, a fake, and he keeps it himself, and he goes nowhere. A twirl there by Austin Lancaster, and as you'll see on the replay, nowhere to go. Handoff, man in motion, faked one way, turned, faked the other way, and then nowhere to go. So 3rd and about 12. He lost almost 3 on that play. 3rd and 12. Lancaster seeks out Brad Sear. Now a wristband check. Mulcahy is his running back. He's wearing a Guardian helmet. Lancaster. They run the option, and it's a bad pitch. It's a free ball, and Lawrence is on it. Boy, that play looked good from the start, and it was. Let's get another look. As they run option, and it was just bad from the get-go. A bad pitch by Austin Lancaster. No chance at all for Mulcahy to make the catch. He got blown up, and then the free ball jumped on by Lawrence, and the Bulldogs have it at their own 45-yard line after the fumble. So 1st and 10. Lawrence had an aborted drive on its first possession. On its second possession here, the handoff to Mansfield. And Mansfield with a gain of almost 4. Landis, a sophomore running back. Give him 4, 2nd and 6. We have a running clock, and that might have been the final play of the first quarter. A rapidly moving first, but they're going to get a play off. 15 seconds to go. 2nd down and 6. Robinson. Double handoff. Here's Leclerc handing it off inside and getting the first down there. Keegan Littlefield. They handed it to Leclerc, who handed it off to Littlefield. And Littlefield, as we see here on the Mid-State Machine Instant Replay, Lee Littlefield with the first down. And there's the horn. That's the first quarter. So both teams move the ball in the first, but no points so far. Score at the end of one from Pete Cooper Stadium at Keyes Field in Fairfield. Lawrence nothing, Skowhegan nothing. This is high school football on the Score.
From the moment you check in at Kennebec Eye Care, you'll be greeted with a smile. From there, you'll be given a comprehensive and thorough eye exam from Dr. Peter Parody, Dr. Leslie Sobek, or Dr. Kaylee Brown. Once your examination is completed, they'll go over what steps need to be taken to improve your eyesight needs with glasses or contacts. If you're a current patient or looking to become a new patient, then see the eye specialists at Kennebec Eye Care. Kennebec Eye Care, your sight specialists since 1955.
Overcoming drug addiction was difficult, but I found the path to recovery that worked for me. Treatment helped me come to terms with the issues in my life that caused me to use drugs. My friends and family made a huge difference in my recovery. I never gave up. I found my path and I kept walking. Find the path that works for you.
At Danforth's Down Home Supermarket, they're proud to be a second-generation family-owned grocery store with locations in Hermon and Pittsfield. They focus on providing fresh produce, high-quality meats, delicious bakery items, and a well-stocked deli. Danforth's Down Home Supermarket cuts and grinds fresh meat daily, and they offer Maine lobsters year-round. They also bake fresh bread, pastries, and other sweet treats every single morning. For added convenience, online shopping is available at their Hermon location with contactless curbside pickup ready in as little as 2 hours. Come discover Danforth's Down Home Supermarket.
Alrighty, Mike Violet back here live at P. Cooper Stadium, Keyes Field in Fairfield. Missed one play while we were away at break as Keegan Littlefield carried for 8 yards down to the 35-yard line. So it sets up a 2nd down and 2. 2nd and 2. 2 receivers to the right. Robinson's going to throw it. Rolls right, looks, now he tucks and runs, goes to the corner, not much there. Well covered by the Skowhegan defense, leading the charge defensively, Jamison Shanoski. Shanoski ran him down. And a loss of nearly 2 yards on that play. Provost checking into the Skowhegan offense, and LeClaire checking out. Apologies to Garrett. Scott Ballard, the PA announcer here, tells me it's LeClaire, not Leclerc. So LeClaire it is. Wide to the right side, short side, Leighton Bradford. Robinson hands it off left side. On the sweep, it's Littlefield. Littlefield driving down right near the first. And he's got enough. That is a first down. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Lawrence. Robinson returns from the sideline after having talked to Kenny Lindloff, the offensive coordinator. 1st and 10. Bradford wide right. Robinson hands it off left side, Littlefield. Littlefield bounces to the outside, and not much there for Keegan on that first down play. Guess again who is in on it. Ben Linkletter, who is a handful. He is the Brady Richards of Skowhegan. He is a mammoth load. Big, strong, tough. That's the hat trick of qualities you want in a defensive lineman. And, of course, he's equally the same trio as an offensive lineman. 2nd down and a little bit more than 10. Robinson pitches right side. LeClaire to the corner. Cuts inside and only able to get down to the 26. Coming up to really disrupt that play was Trevor Austin, 4 in white for Skowhegan. As we get another look at it here on the Mid-State Machine Instant Replay. Still, though, a good gain of 5 yards. And it is 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6 for Lawrence at the Skowhegan 27. Bradford wide left. That's the wide side. Robinson hands it off up the gut, running their fullback Mansfield, and Mansfield finds the going tough there, and Landis slammed down to about the 25-ish, where it'll be 4th down, and I'll get that right this time. 4th down. You can call it a long 4. You can call it a short 5. Call it whichever you want. Skowhegan has stopped one drive relatively deep in their own territory, trying to make it 2. Couple of tight ends in. LeClaire in the backfield to the right. A fake pitch. They're going for it all. Downfield, man open, and it's overthrown. Is it caught? Yes! It is a touchdown. I thought the ball was going to go over Littlefield's head. He made the catch, and it's a touchdown. A 25-yard strike on 4th and 4. Lawrence rolls the dice. Let's get a look at it here. Good play action by Robinson. Rolled right, and Littlefield beat the coverage. I couldn't see it. It was out of my eyesight. He hauled that in all the way. It's a 25-yard touchdown. And here is Amiley McLaughlin, who is 6 for 6. Filling in for Trevor Pellerin. Snap is good. Ball is down. Kick is up. It is good. She's 7 out of 7. And Lawrence draws first blood. 8:32 to go in the first quarter. The second quarter. The score from Fairfield. Lawrence 7 and Skowhegan nothing. This is high school football. On the score.
My dad's a real hero. Not like a superhero or anything. More like a regular dad kind of hero. Because every weekend, even when the weather's bad and it's super snowy, he always gets us there safe.
They don't know how you do it. All they know is that you care.
See Skowhegan Tire Center. They beat any price. Route 201, Skowhegan.
Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Dependable sales and service for over 50 years. We are located on the Waterville Road in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family who cares.
Mike Violet back here, P. Cooper Stadium, Keyes Field in Fairfield. A 55-yard drive after the fumble recovery, 25-yard touchdown pass from Robinson to Littlefield. Amiley McLaughlin with the extra point, 7-0, and McLaughlin kicks off. It is short. It is taken by an up man and taken down on the play, Christian Willett. But a pretty decent return and good field position for Skowhegan. 1st and 10 from their own 37 after that short kickoff. So Skowhegan down 7-0. Real gamble by Kenny Lindlow, 4th and 4. For going the traditional way for Lawrence, which is try to pound it. They went for it all and got it. 7-0. 3 to the right for Skowhegan. And Austin Lancaster. Okay, he in the backfield, and they were all decoys. And McCleahey breaks inside 40, 45. He is a tough runner. He's driven back by Dawson Moore, but I think he's got enough. Mulcahy on 1st down. They flooded the right side. They had 4 wide altogether. Mulcahy, nice little dance there. Hit hard, but not before he got the 1st down. So 1st and 10, Skowhegan. Ball right between the 48 and 49-yard line. Lancaster, a sophomore quarterback. Mulcahy behind him. Looks right. Here comes the rush and a handful of jersey. And the sack made on the play by Jackson O'Boyle. Boy, O'Boyle shot out of a cannon. Watch him fly in here on the Mid-State Machine instant replay. Had a handful of jersey and the strength to pull him down. Jackson O'Boyle with the first sack of the game. And a loss of about 6. It is 2nd and 16. Big defensive play by Lawrence. 2nd and 16. Lancaster from the gun. 5 wide, nobody in the backfield. There's the rush again. Richards couldn't get him. And in trouble here is Lancaster going in the wrong direction, and Richards got him again. Richards with help from O'Boyle with the sack there on Austin Lancaster, and a sophomore mistake there. Get rid of the ball. Let's watch this chase play. Lancaster going back and then going back and then going down. And a timeout is taken by Brad Sear with 6:39 to go in the first half, and his offense going the wrong way. The ball is back on the Skowhegan 30-yard line. It is 3rd and 29. So what you want to do here, you'd love to get the 1st down, but you'd at least like to get half of this so you can play some field position on the punt. So Brad Sear and his offense will talk it over. Meanwhile, the Lawrence defense is charged up. They gave up 1 touchdown last week in garbage time to Brunswick in winning there 42-6. Man, this is a long time out. Finally, Skowhegan breaks. So, whatever the 3rd and 29 play is in the Skowhegan offense, they better use it here. Lancaster with Mulcahy in the backfield. He's got 4 wide, 2 and 2. Lawrence basically playing a prevent. Lancaster back to throw.
Looks, avoids the rush, throws it up to Austin. Austin breaks the tackle 40, 45, midfield, and he's over midfield to the 47-yard line. That's a 24-yard pickup, and it sets up a makeable fourth down. So they went prevent, and they prevented very little. And they're leaving the offense on the field. They're not going to punt. It is 4th and 6. Check of the wristbands. Mulcahy, the running back. 1 to the right, 2 to the left. Whoops, Lawrence is offside. There's another free 5. So the Bulldogs providing all kinds of help to the Skowhegan offense. They gave up 24 on 3rd and 29. Now they commit an offside penalty. And it'll be 4th down and a yard. So how about that? From unmakeable to very makeable. I'm not sure what the analytics say on this, but I'll bet the percentage is pretty high on 4th and 1. Austin goes to the right. Out there with him is Willett. Lancaster with Mulcahy in the backfield. Man flanked wide to the left side. That's Eli York. 4th and 1. Here's a big play. And a flag down. Austin was going in motion. Delay of game. Goodness gracious. Jarrett Hill, the back judge, threw the flag. You ran out of time. So a critical mistake there. And sometimes the wristband way takes too long. And now Lancaster will go to the sidelines because they're going to punt. So that really changed things quickly. So punting here, Jason Aubin, and back to return, Keegan Littlefield. High wobbler, and Littlefield will get away from it, and it scoots out of bounds. Looks like it went out at the 24-yard line, and that's where Lawrence will start this drive. 1st and 10 from their own 24 after a punt. So Lawrence's defense survives almost blowing a 3rd and 29. And Colt Robinson talking to Kenny Lindelof, getting the play, and we'll get this offense started. Actually, we're going to get a change here. And I was warned by John Suddy this was a possibility. Nope, it is going to be Robinson. I thought maybe Jackson Dangler, a senior, would come in. Jackson, a little bit better runner than Robinson. And Coach Hersom told me today on the phone that's a possibility for the offense this year. Sweep right on 1st down. Not much room there for LeClaire. In fact, there's no room there for LeClaire. In on the tackle, Jason Aubin. And also up to help out, number 5, Aiden Mulcahy, the senior. So LeClaire goes nowhere. And it is 2nd and 10. Rapidly moving game. 4.5 to go in the first half. 7-0. This game flying by. It is just 7:30 now. Robinson. Hands off left side. Dawson Moore. No. Nowhere to go for Moore. Thomas Hebert stood him up. Give him 2. And it is 2nd and 8. Excuse me, 3rd and 8. So 3rd and 8. We are at 3:50 to go. In the first half, 7-0 Bulldogs on a 25-yard touchdown pass from Robinson to Littlefield. Robinson, 3rd and 8. Double handoff inside Littlefield, bounces to the outside looking for a block. 30, 35, 40, over the 40, 1st down and more. He is rolled out of bounds in front of the Skowhegan bench, but that's a first at the 40-yard line. Actually more. Give him yardage to the 42-yard line. That's a 16-yard pickup. Looks like we've got a penalty, according to Scott Ballard, the PA announcer. I didn't see a flag anywhere, but sounds like a personal foul, so some piling on there. So 16 plus 15. I didn't study math, but that's 31 yards. So 16 they earned, 15 they get for free. And Lawrence says, thank you very much. They have a 1st and 10 at the 43 of Skowhegan. Moore, the lone running back. LeClaire in motion, and the pitch, he bobbled it, cuts inside, and he's nailed. Nowhere to go for LeClaire on that play. Jamison Shinosky blew it up along with Jason Aubin. About a length of the football loss. It is 2nd down and still about 10 as we close in on 3 minutes to go in the first half. 7-0 Lawrence. Tight one here in Fairfield. Skowhegan will get the ball on the kickoff to start the second half. Wide left is Bradford. Robinson calling signals. Handoff fullback. Moore big hole as he bursts up the middle to the 35-yard line. The classic Lawrence fullback dive. And Moore down to the 34-yard line. It'll set up a 3rd and about 2. 3rd and 2. Lawrence would love to put one into the end zone here before the end of the half. They have 2:20 to work with. Bradford is wide left. Robinson hands it off up the middle. Not much there at all for Landis Mansfield. He didn't need much. And he got what he needed, and that was about it. So a 1st down for Mansfield. We have a timeout called by Lawrence. They take timeout with 2:09 left in the first half. They lead 7-0. Quick break, back after this on The Score.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost. And for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2020 through 25. Set your goals and find your path at CM. Let's build a future together.
1st and 10 for the Lawrence offense. 2:09 to go after the Lawrence timeout. Let's see what they have up their sleeve. On 1st and 10. All right, Lawrence comes out. First and 10 from their own 30, from the Skowhegan 32. They lead 7-0. Moore, the running back. He goes in motion. Robinson throws it out there, and it's caught, and in the open field, easy tackle for Trevor Austin. That was just a play that developed really slowly. It was very obvious what they were going to do. And Austin was right there to make the tackle. And a loss back to the 35, so a loss of 4. That means the clock keeps running with 1:45. Lawrence has 2 timeouts remaining. 2nd down and 14. Moore, the running back. Littlefield in motion. Play action, rolling right is Robinson, looking downfield, looking, throws middle, it's incomplete, almost picked off there. A lot of coverage led by Christian Willette. The intended receiver on the play was Mansfield. It is incomplete. It is 3rd and 14.
A Score and Central Maine Sports.
Excuse me, did not mean to hit that.
was looking for the replay button, obviously didn't find it. So 3rd and 14. .124 to go in the first half. Robinson, shovel pass inside Littlefield. Littlefield grabbed, and he can't break away from it. On the grab there was Jason Aubin, and a quick timeout taken by Lawrence with 1:15 to go. And they have got, actually, no, it was Skowhegan that took it, and I can't understand why. With 4th down coming here, put the pressure on the offense. Now you give them a timeout, give them a chance to get their own heads together. So a timeout by Skowhegan on 4th. And it'll be 10. Lawrence on top 7-0. And a 4th and 10, a very important 4th and 10 now on 4th and 4 earlier. Lawrence at the 25-yard line of Skowhegan decided not to go 4 yards in a cloud of dust, and they threw it, and it resulted in a touchdown. 25-yard strike from Littlefield, for Robinson to Littlefield. Well, let's see what offensive coordinator Lindlof has up his sleeve here on 4th and 10 from the 32. Robinson will be under center. Dawson Moore is his fullback. Mansfield in motion, play fake. He's back to throw, loads it up. Downfield, long, wide open, it's overthrown, intended. Leighton Bradford had a touchdown if the ball was on the money. It was not. It is incomplete, and Skowhegan bends but does not break. That was there. Let's go back and look at that. Here's the play action. You can see Bradford wide open. 2 defenders, he blew right by them, incomplete. So back live here, 1st and 10, Skowhegan from their own 32. Crazier things have happened, 1:09 to go in the first half. Here's Lancaster. From the shotgun, back to throw. Looks, he's looking to load it up, now goes intermediate, throws it high, it's caught! Nice catch there by Aubin, Jason Aubin, the tight end, hauled it in. He was the quarterback last year, now he's on the other end. First down catch at the 47, well-thrown ball by Lancaster. Looked like he was loading it up to go long, then he went intermediate. Got the first. Clock running, 1st and 10, 48, and a dead ball. We got a flag down, procedure on the offense. So that'll cost them 5. They'll step it off. Clock will start 50, and this is where they should be ready to go here. And they're not. And they are going to lose a good 10 seconds because of it. In the flat, it is caught out there on the left side by Austin. Austin can't get out of bounds. Got very little yardage. And they're looking at the sideline, and this is where this kind of offense slogs down. Lancaster back, steps up. Launches, looking for Aubin. It is knocked down. We're going to get interference there on Hunter Curtis. Interference is the call. Curtis defending Austin there. Let's see if I can pick that up here on the replay and see if there was some contact. Kind of ticky-tacky to me. Could have very easily let that go. I don't think it changed the play any. So they've got to mark the yardage off. It is not at the spot of the foul. It is a 10-yard penalty. So it will be 1st and 10. Only 14.8 seconds to go for Skowhegan. 1st and 10 at the 36 of Lawrence. It is a 7-0 game. They're starting the clock now, and Skowhegan again is not ready to go. This is where this wristband play calling thing really is ineffective. If you can't be ready to go with some sort of 2-minute offense, it's not workable. So they have to burn a timeout. They lost 4 seconds on all of that. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the Lawrence 36 when they get ready to go again, with 10.5 seconds to go. In the first half, Lawrence leading 7-0. It's been a while since we've had any points in this game. Brad Sear talking to the referee David Veyu very briefly. I don't know, maybe it's just me. It usually is. These timeouts seem longer this year, or at least in this game they do. 1st and 10 from the 36 of Lawrence with 15 seconds to go. They added time to the clock. They added 4.2 seconds. Now another delay. John Hersom wanting clarification on something. Lawrence will rush 4 men and play prevent. They did that earlier on 3rd and 29, and it burned them. So Lancaster from the gun, Mulcahy the running back. 15 seconds to go. Quick drop, throws it right side, and it is incomplete, intended there for Jason Aubin. There are 2 receivers in the same area, and the ball split the gap. Incomplete. That took 5 seconds, 10 seconds to go. Skowhegan has 3 receivers to the right. They have Christian Willett ready to go left. And here is Lancaster trying to beat the play clock. Lancaster claps his hands, back to throw. Steps up, loads up, right side looking for Austin, and it's batted away. Incomplete, knocked down by Leighton Bradford. 3 seconds to go, 1 more play for Skowhegan, barring a defensive penalty. So essentially here it is 3rd and 36. Because anything short of the goal line, unless there's a clear path to the end zone, not going to work. All right, Lancaster's got his play. 3rd down from the 36. 7-0 Lawrence. Lancaster back to throw. Loading it up right side. Throws it. It is knocked down. It is actually picked off by Leighton Bradford, and that is the end of the first half. So the drive peters out for Skowhegan. 1 touchdown in the first half. It came in the first quarter, and that is it. It was scored by Lawrence, and so they will take a 7-point lead into the locker room at halftime. Score from P. Cooper Stadium, Kais Field and Fairfield. Lawrence Bulldogs 7, Skowhegan Riverhawks nothing. You are watching and listening to high school football on The Score.
You're ready to tackle your next building project. No matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of the locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
It's like this every winter. When the temperature drops below 45, my palms sweat and I get really anxious.
It's not your fault. You're suffering from seasonal winter driving disorder. 3 and 4 drivers suffer from SWUDs because they have all-season tires. They aren't designed for wintry weather. Luckily, there's a remedy. Take 4, call me in the morning.
Visit NokianTires.com/remedy for the cure.
Is this a prescription for tires?
201 Tire Battery and Service, Riverside Drive, Vassalboro.
Whether you're looking to buy, build, or refinance your home, at Skowhegan Savings, we make buying your home a personalized experience. Our team of local community bankers are available on your time to help you every step of the way, from pre-qualification to closing your loan. We have a variety of mortgage terms to fit your needs and a bi-weekly payment option that can save you time and money off your loan. We also won't sell your loan, so your loan stays local with us. Contact one of our community bankers or apply online at skowhegan.com to start your home buying journey today.
It's time for something new. This month at Varney, get a great deal on a stylish Buick SUV. Or say big on the hard-working GMC Sierra. It's time for something new. Find your something new and experience Varney value. Only at Varney Buick GMC. Find us at 260 Hogan Road in Bangor or at VarneyBPG.com.
At Haidt Chevrolet in Skowhegan, our family is here for your family. And our family has been providing affordable, reliable transportation to families in central and western Maine for 113 years. You don't have that kind of longevity in the car business without building strong, trusting relationships with customers from one generation to the next. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned, financing, or special incentives, your shopping experience is always stress-free at Haidt Chevy. Haidt Chevrolet on Madison Avenue as you turn into Skowhegan. You'll also find the Haidt family of dealerships in Madison and Farmington.
Looking for a way to heat your home while staying within your budget? A home heating loan from Connected Credit Union is the perfect solution. We've got you covered with an affordable way to keep warm this winter. Maybe you're thinking of purchasing a heating and cooling system or replacing your windows. Making your home more energy efficient isn't just an investment in your home, it's an investment in your lifestyle. Contact our loan team for more details or apply online at connectedcreditunion.org. Get connected, stay connected. Federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Membership eligibility required.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. You know, our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
When you step into Chase Toys in Unity, you're stepping into the leading power outdoor sports equipment dealership in the area since 1967, featuring a wide range of products: Skidoo, Polaris ATVs, generators, Husqvarna, and Toro products. They offer financing options, complete service and repair, delivery and pickup, blade sharpening with a team of certified mechanics. Visit Chase Toys and see why they are the leaders on the Thorndike Road in Unity and online at chasetoysinc.com.
When you have metal, don't chuck it, sell it. Clark Scrap Metal in Chelsea, Hollowell, and Jay want it. Bring it to them, get on the scale on the way in and unload it, then come back through to get weighed and get paid. If you regularly have metal debris, ask about Clark's Container Services. Clark's is family-owned, very friendly, and as honest as the day is long. Their trucking fees are reasonable and their service top shelf. Got metal? Don't fix it, scrap it. Go to clarkscrapmetals.com or stop by one of their 3 locations in Chelsea, Hollowell, or Jay.
At Midstate Machine in Winslow, Maine, we manufacture complex components and large-scale turbines that power industries across aerospace, defense, and energy. We're hiring CNC machinists. And whether you're experienced or just starting out, we offer on-the-job training to help you build a rewarding career. Join our Safety First team, where your ideas are valued, and enjoy competitive pay with 2 weeks of paid time off starting on day one. Apply today at midstateusa.com, where your career powers the future.
Discover the printing experience you've been searching for at SBS Carbon Copy on 54 Main Street in Waterville. Tired of getting lost in big box stores? Whether you need unique business cards or large format printing up to 44 inches wide, customized invitations that scream you, we've got it all. Our team is here to print, copy, or scan with a smile. Fast, affordable, and with a touch of personality. Don't settle for ordinary. Dash over to mainprintingservices.com, where printing's personal, not puzzling.
Notice the price of gas and oil lately? Thinking about a pellet stove? Pellets are a renewable resource that are economical, and pellet stoves don't have to be ugly or loud. Come talk to us at Somerset Stone & Stove. Let us explain why now is the best time to have your pellet stove installed. Wouldn't you love to have a gas stove or fireplace designed for your home? Let Somerset Stone & Stove design and install a Regency gas stove or fireplace that is just right for you. Let us customize your Regency gas stove or fireplace while you enjoy the beauty and warmth. Visit Somerset Stone & Stove in Oakland.
It's that moment when everything comes to a halt.
Mom, is everything okay? It's okay. We can call for some help.
And what you need most is someone you can trust.
201 Service, this is Brandon speaking. How can I help you?
Hi, yeah, my car just broke down. I think I need some help.
At 201 Service, we know it's more than just about fixing what's broken. It's about being there when it matters most.
Not to worry, ma'am. We have your location, and help is already on its way.
Don't worry, honey. Help's on the way. Okay, Mom.
Wherever you are, whatever the time, you can count on us to be there. Because in those uncertain moments, knowing you're not alone makes all the difference. 201 Service, Maine's trusted towing and recovery partner since 1984.
At Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm going to be a lawyer.
Or we're a stop along the way.
I'm going to be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm going to be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
There is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
Casella Waste. You see their trucks everywhere all the time. That's because they're out taking care of customers like you. Roll-off dumpsters, they've got them 15 to 50 yards. And they're in your neighborhood picking up the trash so you don't have to worry about it. Weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. From 2 to 10 yards. Casella Waste will also deliver portable toilets when and where you need them. And they offer septic services. Call to learn more about Casella Waste. 872-8257. 872-8257 for Casella Waste.
Mike Violet back here live. P. Cooper Stadium, Kiesfield in Fairfield is where we are as you watch the Skowhegan Riverhawks huddle up around their head coach Brad Sear. One touchdown in this ball game, and it came with about 4 minutes and 32 seconds left in the first quarter on a 4th and 4 play for Lawrence at the 25-yard line of Skowhegan. Normally a play, well, 75% of the time, Lawrence is going to run the football, probably on a fullback dive or something like that. They did not. A surprise to everybody, I think, including most of all Skowhegan. And Colt Robinson went back to pass, and he hit Keegan Littlefield in stride, and Littlefield made a one-handed grab of it going into the end zone, a 25-yard touchdown pass. Miley McLaughlin with the extra point, 7-0, and that touchdown, the only points scored in this ballgame. That's it. Nothing else. Nobody else has really come close. Skowhegan has had one drive fairly deep to the 30 or so yard line of Lawrence. That stalled out. Lawrence has had a couple of drives that have gone even deeper than that to near the 25-yard line. Those drives have stalled out. So it's been a night of defensive plays. The offenses have had some problems other than the one Lawrence touchdown, which came again on a 4th and 4 play, a 25-yard pass from Robinson to Littlefield, and that was it. And that is it here in the first half. The score at halftime, Lawrence 7, Skowhegan 0. We're back with second half action, that is, after this on The Score.
From the moment you check in at Kennebec Eye Care, you'll be greeted with a smile. From there, you'll be given a comprehensive and thorough eye exam from Dr. Peter Parity, Dr. Leslie Sobeck, or Dr. Kaylee Brown. Once your examination is completed, they'll go over what steps need to be taken to improve your eyesight needs with glasses or contacts. If you're a current patient or looking to become a new patient, then see the eye specialists at Kennebec Eye Care. Kennebec Eye Care, your sight specialists since 1955.
Overcoming drug addiction was difficult, but I found the path to recovery that worked for me. Treatment helped me come to terms with the issues in my life that caused me to use drugs. My friends and family made a huge difference in my recovery. I never gave up. I found my path and I kept walking. Find the path that works for you.
At Danforth's Down Home Supermarket, they're proud to be a second-generation family-owned grocery store with locations in Herman and Pittsfield. They focus on providing fresh produce, high-quality meats, delicious bakery items, and a well-stocked deli. Danforth's Down Home Supermarket cuts and grinds fresh meat daily, and they offer Maine lobsters year-round. They also bake fresh bread, pastries, and other sweet treats every single morning. For added convenience, online shopping is available at their Herman location with contactless curbside pickup ready in as little as 2 hours. Come discover Danforth's Down Home Supermarket.
My dad's a real hero. Not like a superhero or anything. More like a regular dad kind of hero. 'Cause every weekend, even when the weather's bad and it's super snowy, he always gets us there safe.
They don't know how you do it. All they know is that you care.
See Skowhegan Tire Center. They beat any price. Route 201, Skowhegan.
Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Dependable sales and service for over 50 years. We are located on the Waterville Road in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family who cares.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost. And for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2020 through 25. Set your goals and find your path at CM. Let's build a future together.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of the locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
It's like this every winter. When the temperature drops below 45, my palms sweat and I get really anxious.
It's not your fault. You're suffering from seasonal winter driving disorder. 3 and 4 drivers suffer from SWATs because they have all-season tires. They aren't designed for wintry weather. Luckily, there's a remedy. Take 4, call me in the morning.
Visit NokianTires.com/remedy for the cure.
Is this a prescription for tires?
201 Tire Battery and Service, Riverside Drive, Vassalboro.
Whether you're looking to buy, build, or refinance your home, at Skowhegan Savings, we make buying your home a personalized experience. Our team of local community bankers are available on your time to help you every step of the way, from pre-qualification to closing your loan. We have a variety of mortgage terms to fit your needs and a bi-weekly payment option that can save you time and money off your loan. We also won't sell your loan, so your loan stays local with us. Contact one of our community bankers or apply online at skowhegan.com to start your home buying journey today.
Mike Violet back here live, Pete Cooper Stadium, Keyes Field in Fairfield. Lawrence Bulldogs and the Skowhegan Riverhawks back on the field after halftime, which they've added 3 minutes to here as the teams were a little tardy coming back on the field on a beautiful night for football here in Fairfield. The skies still clear and the temperature at the moment 59 degrees. You talk about perfect football weather. This is it here tonight. It is perfect football weather here this evening at P. Cooper Stadium at Keyes Field in Fairfield. We have a week free of high school sports this week because I'll be in Farmington for live coverage of harness racing from the Farmington Fair. And then we're back with you on Friday night with more high school football. And we're going to be at Colby College Friday night because Waterville's playing MDI at Colby Friday night in 8-man football. We'll have it for you Friday night, 7 o'clock, here on The Score. That's a week from tonight on September 19th. And then we'll get back to field hockey and soccer the following week on Monday the 22nd. Nokomis will be at Skowhegan in field hockey. That is a 3:30 start from Skowhegan. We'll have that on The Score as well. So that's what we've got coming up. Next football game a week from tonight. Waterville hosting MDI at Colby under the lights. A night game for Waterville. That doesn't happen much at home, and we'll have it for you at 7 o'clock a week from tonight on the 19th of September. So Lawrence will kick off to Skowhegan here. And keep in mind, Trevor Pellerin, the regular Lawrence place kicker, is out of the lineup with a bad quad. He did play soccer last night for the Lawrence soccer team. And while he played most of the game, you could tell late that quad was hindering him. And he is not able to kick here as he normally does all the place kicking duties for Lawrence. So that has given an opening to a really cool story in Amiley McLaughlin, the freshman place kicker for the Lawrence Bulldogs, who is now 7 out of 7 at the varsity level. And I don't think Amiley is the first female kicker in high school football in Maine. I believe there have been 1 or 2 others. I'm going to have to do some research on that, but she is 7 out of 7 and has been very effective, and also 3 out of 3 in JV. So she's 10 out of 10 this year in her points after touchdown. We'll see her kick off here to start the second half. Her kickoff after the touchdown, not deep. But I love the fact that she's not just a place kicker. She is a running back and also plays in the secondary on the JV team. She doesn't just want to kick. She wants to play football. So we'll see her. She wears number 41, and she looks like a player when you see her get out on the field. She does not look out of place at all. There she is now, 41. So Amiley McLaughlin will kick off. Let's see what she's got. Austin is in the middle. On the far side, Xavier Sproul-Costa. And on the near side, Christian Willett. Not a bad kick. It is short, though. 25-30, 35. That's Austin. Broke a tackle. And Austin over the 42, about the 43. So pretty good field position here for Skowhegan. And let's see, Jackson Dangler on the tackle, and they will spot it at the 43. So the Skowhegan offense did move the ball at times, but not enough. First and 10, Austin Lancaster, the sophomore quarterback, wears number 1, Aiden Mulcahy. Behind him, number 5, 2 left, 1 right, 3 wide. The turn, Mulcahy gets the give. 45, breaks a tackle midfield. Nice run for Mulcahy on first down. Give him 8. And it is 2nd and 2. Dawson Moore on the stop for the Bulldogs. 2nd and 8. Nice call if you're a offensive coordinator here. A lot of things you can try. By the way, I want to mention it is Autism Awareness Night in high school football all over Maine tonight. Both sides, coaches and those players not playing, are wearing Autism Awareness t-shirts. Here is Austin with a catch in the flat and a first down at the 43. The Autism Awareness Night in high school football in Maine was begun by Coney coach B.L. Lippert, who has a son with autism, Lincoln, and it is grown by leaps and bounds, Autism Awareness Night, virtually every team in Maine high school football, their coaching staff are wearing the Autism Awareness T-shirt. So a great tribute to the cause, started here in Maine by B.L. Lippert, the head coach at Coney. 1st and 10 from the 43. Low snap, handoff Mulcahy. That kind of slowed it down. And slowing it down even more for the Lawrence Bulldogs, Keenan McLean. Number 14 shooting up and making the stop on the much bigger Mulcahy. That is a loss of a yard. It'll be 2nd and 11. We have a running clock here early in the third, 10:20 to go in the third quarter. 7-0 Lawrence, a Littlefield 25-yard touchdown reception. That's it. Low-scoring game after we had a pinball machine game last week out in Oakland with Coney winning 47-zip. Lancaster from the gun, back to throw, straight back, steps up, avoids the rush, bounces outside, stops now, looks left, throws over the middle. It's caught there by Willett. And a first down for Christian Willett at the 29-yard line. Good scramble, good feet by Lancaster there. Let's get a look at that on the Mid-State Machine instant replay. Stepped up, threw it over the middle. Willett, big target, made the catch. 1st and 10. 3 left, 1 right, 4 wide. Mulcahy the back. Lancaster to Mulcahy, bounces outside, breaks a tackle. He is hard to bring down, still on his feet. Look at Aiden Mulcahy ramble down to the 19. That is close to, if not another first down. Let's get another look at that on the Mid-State Machine instant replay. Aiden Mulcahy showing some power and some agility there. And give him a 9er. A gain of 9, 2nd and 1. They're going to measure. So an official's timeout here with
Technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost. And for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2020 through 25. Set your goals and find your path at CM. Let's build a future together.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of the locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
It's like this every winter. When the temperature drops below 45, my palms sweat and I get really anxious.
It's not your fault. You're suffering from seasonal winter driving disorder. 3 and 4 drivers suffer from SWUDs because they have all-season tires. They aren't designed for wintry weather. Luckily, there's a remedy. Take 4, call me in the morning.
Visit NokianTires.com/remedy for the cure.
Is this a prescription for tires?
201 Tire Battery and Service, Riverside Drive, Vassalboro.
Whether you're looking to buy, build,
Alrighty, Mike Violet back here at P. Cooper Stadium at Keyes Field in Fairfield. Apologize, we lost our internet access and had to go to a second hotspot. And since we have been gone, Well, we've missed something, and that was a Skowhegan touchdown, which was scored by Trevor Austin, and now the Riverhawks are threatening again. Pass to the right side. It is intercepted. Let's go back and look. Lancaster dropping back to pass. And it is incomplete. So just an incomplete pass, but it was fourth down. So Lawrence with a big defensive play to get the football back. And the Bulldogs have it 1st and 10 from their own 6. They trail 14-7 with 9:57 to go in the fourth quarter. High snap, it is handled. They hand off left side. Keegan Littlefield avoids a tackle. Littlefield gets up over the 10-yard line to about the 14-yard line. That's a gain of about 8. Solid running there by Keegan Littlefield. Give him 8. And it'll set up a 2nd down and 2. So the Skowhegan Riverhawks offense has come alive here in the second half. They got a 1-yard run that is by Mulcahy, and a long run by Austin set up a touchdown. I was working on our internet access and only saw bits and pieces of it. All right, here's Lawrence, 2nd down. It's Littlefield yet again, and Littlefield should have the 1st down as he got wound around by the hips there, but he does have the 1st. So Lawrence will get the sticks moved and have a 1st and 10 just shy of their 20-yard line. Clock running, 9 minutes to go. In the fourth quarter, Lawrence trails by 7. Robinson up the middle to the fullback. That's Dawson Moore. Moore to the 25. Give him a solid 5 on 1st down, 2nd down and 5. So Moore picks up 5. Almost closer to 6. They need just shy of the 30 for the 1st down. It is 2nd and 5. Wide to the left side for Lawrence is Troy LeClaire. Man in motion, handoff. That is given there to Garrett LeClaire, and LeClaire hasn't gotten many touches tonight. Garrett is just about at the 30, and that's a 1st. LeClaire has great outside speed. He can really motor. He is a senior. 1st and 10, Lawrence at their own 30. A running clock, 7:35 to go in the fourth. It is 14-7. Robinson, inside handoff. Boom, hit hard there. Great defensive play. LeClaire on the carry, and a very good defensive play made inside by Thomas Hebert. A loss of a yard. It is 2nd and 11. Robinson back from the sidelines after getting the play. Skowhegan has come down to Fairfield and played some mighty tough football. 2nd down and 11. Lawrence with 2 to the left. Robinson pitches it that way to LeClaire, but LeClaire can't find any room to run. Garrett LeClaire cut it to the inside. And on the stop there for the Skowhegan Riverhawks, 86, Troy Dudley, a senior. So Dudley comes up from his linebacker spot to make the play. It is 3rd and 7. 3rd down and 7. Robinson. Double handoff. Coming around the corner is Littlefield. Littlefield pounds up to the 39-yard line. Going to be short. He's going to be short according to the spot by the line judge on this side. And a decision here for John Hersom. And I think the decision has been made. They're going to go for it. 4th down and less than a yard. Big spot in this game. 39-yard line. Robinson under center. And timeout. Lawrence not going to take a chance on not having everything taken care of. You want to cross all the T's and dot all the I's here on such an important play. 4th down, less than a yard. 5:39 to go in the fourth quarter. It is 14-7 Skowhegan. It was 7-0 at halftime. Skowhegan has scored 14 points here. And they lead it 14-7. As you look at the Lawrence huddle there, Lawrence offensive coordinator Kenny Lindloff out there on the field with instructions. 4th down, less than a yard. Huge play. Robinson getting everybody lined up. They flood the left side, a tight end there, 2 wideouts. Robinson turns, hands off. LeClaire, first down, 45. He's to midfield. Garrett LeClaire needed one, got a lot more. Lawrence has a first down just on the Skowhegan side of the 50. So a big first down. 1st and 10 at the 50. 5:20, a running clock. 2 receivers left. Fullback is Moore. Tailback is LeClaire. Moore gets the give. Pounded. He got the ball. Then he got a big handful of Troy Dudley. Gain of about half a yard. 2nd down and 9. 2nd and 9. A squeaker in Fairfield. Wide to the right side for the Bulldogs is Troy LeClaire. Colt Robinson to Garrett LeClaire. Garrett can't get around the corner. Oh, man, great defensive play by Trevor Austin. Also hustling up there, Jamison Shanoski. Austin and Shanoski had that corner covered. And Garrett LeClaire could not find any room. 3rd down and almost 10. We're down to 4:15. 3rd down, almost 10. Lawrence breaks huddle. Wide to the left side, Troy LeClaire. Slot man is Littlefield. Robinson under center. Fake pitch, back to throw. Looks left side, Littlefield there, and he can't turn and catch the ball. He was wide open. There was an open area at the 32. Let's go back and look at the Mid-State Machine instant replay. Good play action. Littlefield was wide open, and the ball was thrown to the outside. He needed it more to the inside. Ouch. So a big miss there and a humongous play again on 4th and 9. 4th and 9, the degree of difficulty is high. From the 49-yard line of Skowhegan. Robinson. Man in motion, LeClaire. Play fake. Has to throw it and get rid of it, and it's incomplete. He had to get rid of it because of the pressure that you will see here. Man in motion, Robinson with a fake pitch, and as soon as he set his feet, he had to throw because the rush was right there. And Skowhegan now has 3:43 of clock to kill in order to have a happy bus ride back up Route 201. And they've got great field position here, 1st and 10 from their own 49. Lancaster from the gun exclusively. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. They're all spread out. That usually means they run. And they do. Mulcahy, bang. He got a yard. On the initial hit there for the Lawrence Bulldogs, and we've got some extracurricular activity. Brady Richards had a flag down. The tackle was by Jackson O'Boyle, but we had a flag down away from the play. And it is going to be on Skowhegan, a personal foul. That is a tremendously big penalty. You have got to keep a cool head. It's a 15-yarder, so the play counts. So the down is gone, and it is 2nd and 10, 20, 2nd and about 25. Ball backed up now at the 35-yard line. We only have 3:20, though, to go in the ball game. Lancaster hustling him up. Still explaining things, checking the wristbands. Lancaster to Mulcahy, avoids a tackle, 35. Lancaster down, there's a flag down too. Flag down too, he's down at the 39. And I think we have got a hold on the offense. Holding on the offense. However, we are down to 3:02 on the clock. Ten-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. That'll back him up to the 27. Let's see. 10, 20, 32. 2nd and 32. Now remember earlier they had a 3rd and 29. Got 24 yards on 3rd down. Almost got the 1st down on 4th down. So Skowhegan trying to do the same thing, trying to get lightning to strike twice in a ball game. Now what are they doing? What? All right, that's going to make it 3rd down and about 22. I don't understand what that was. I do understand the clock has started running, though, and that's not good for Lawrence. It is 3rd down and about 22. Lancaster in the gun, 3 wide right. Mulcahy the back. Trying to jump him off sides, get him to jump off sides, that is. Now they take a timeout. So 2:29 to go. Let's reset for you. 2:29 to go, 4th quarter. Skowhegan 14, Lawrence 7. And a 3rd down and about 22 coming up. I am not sure of the timeout situation. It's been a little chaotic here in the booth tonight. And I have not kept track. I do know Lawrence needs to stop. You got to stop here, you got to punt, and I think if you get a stop here, maybe you take a timeout, because that would give you about 2-ish minutes or so to work with offensively. So 2:29 remaining. And I'll say it, in regulation. So Lawrence must have declined that penalty in order to get rid of the down. Thanks to Randy Caswell for the quick instant message. So 3rd down and 22. So they did decline the penalty. They took the down. Lancaster going to run it. Mulcahy hit. He breaks the tackle. Can't break the second one, though, because that's Brady Richards. And now Lawrence will take timeout. 2:23 to go. So they got the stop they needed. They forced the punt. And so they have time to either A, tie the game, or B, go for a victory. First things first, get a touchdown. Don't worry about that decision later. So 2:23. And as tempting as it might be to rush the punt here, I think you back off. Make sure you don't commit a penalty. Give them an automatic first down. And let the punt fall where it may. So a big-time punt coming up for Jason Aubin, the Skowhegan punter. And let's see who Lawrence elects to send back to return it. It's going to be Keegan Littlefield, no surprise there. Probably the surest hands and the best running ability on the team. Aubin will stand at his own 27. He'll get rid of it near the 30-yard line. Snap is good, a little bit of air under it. It's a wobbler. Littlefield says, get away from it. It takes a decent Skowhegan bounce, and it'll be a Lawrence football 1st and 10 from their own 26, 2:22 to work with. 2:22. And again, I apologize. I know they've used at least one timeout here in the second half. So here comes Colt Robinson. The junior quarterback hasn't thrown it much tonight. That's going to change now. Moore is the running back to his left. 2 receivers left side. LeClaire, that is, in the slot. They flip it out in the flat. This is Moore. Moore, high tackle, but he gets out of bounds. And that's the most important thing right now. So Lawrence not trying to throw the ball downfield on first down. And let's see what they got. They got 2. So 2nd and 8. Stops the clock with 2:16 to go. 2nd down and 8. Wide to the left side is Bradford. I believe that's LeClaire wide to the right. Nope, that's Littlefield. LeClaire went in motion. Robinson in trouble. Robinson fires it, and he just threw it away. Smart move there by Colt. Don't take a sack. They have not tried to throw the ball in the middle of the field yet tonight. Not at all. You got a big tight end in Ryder Provost, who's about 6'3", 6'4". Pretty good target down the middle, but he hasn't played much tight end tonight. Let's see what Lawrence does here. 3rd and 8 from their own 27. In motion is Littlefield. Robinson. Again, throwing outside the numbers. Caught by Moore. Nice catch. First down. First down. They'll stop the clock to set the sticks. 2:02 to go. Lawrence will be ready to go. They do not do the wristband thing, so there's no study hall between plays. 1st and 10. Robinson looks, fires. That one is caught. Hauled in and going down on the play. And making the catch, Jackson O'Boyle. And it is close enough. O'Boyle, though, is down. Let's get a look at that on the Mid-State Machine Instant Replay. See if we can pick up what might have happened to Jackson. Robinson pulled it back. There's O'Boyle. Went down hard on his left shoulder, as you could see there. So he's down. The clock is down to 1:50 remaining. So 1:50, and O'Boyle is behind that massive blue that you see. And there he's up. Trying to stretch it out, but good to see Jackson up. Waves off any further attention from the trainer. And they've started the clock. Lawrence got to hurry up. 1st and 10 from the 49. Robinson from the gun. 2 left, 1 right. Robinson fires outside. It's through the hands there. Bradford out of bounds. He threw a quickie. It is incomplete. It stops the clock 1:35. Lawrence has got to start throwing the ball down the field. They have been very hesitant, if you've been with us from start to finish, to throw the ball inside the numbers. Everything's been outside. 2nd and 10 from the 48. 14-7 Skowhegan. Littlefield in motion. Robinson rolls right, stops, looks, fires. Man is out there. That's Littlefield. He curls out of bounds. Yes. Keegan Littlefield makes the catch at the 43. It will be 3rd down. That's almost right down the line from where I am looking, and it's not short by much. They're saying it's short. I might almost want a measurement. It is 3rd down in inches. 1:26 to go. Let's see if Lawrence, and we got a whistle and a timeout by Skowhegan. Lawrence will say thank you very much to that. And so we've got a timeout on the field taken by Skowhegan with 1:26 to go. And Lawrence with a 3rd down and inches at the 42-yard line of the Riverhawks. 3rd and inches. Harness racing from the Farmington Fair is on Sunday. Our first date with the Farmington Fair meet, 1:30 post time every day next week starting Sunday. You will hear all of the races on centralmainsports.com, 1160thescore.com, over the air on the Score. They measure, and it's short. Over the air on AM 1160 WSKW, the Score, and also on the platforms of our sister stations at mixmain.com and truecountry935.com. Hope you'll join me for live coverage from Farmington, 1:30 on Sunday afternoon. 3rd and inches. Lawrence all ready to go after they reset. They go to Moore, breaks a tackle outside, 35 and more, 1st down. They'll move the sticks. He got hit right at the line of scrimmage and bounced off it. 1:20 to go. Lawrence all ready. Chains are set. Here we go. 1st and 10 from the 35. Robinson handles a high snap. Looks one way, nothing there. Looks the other way. Flips it. Flat, wide open. Making the catch for Lawrence is Provost, and he rolls out of bounds at the 15. I mentioned Ryder Provost. He's a big target. And number 44 made the catch there. Let's get a look at the Mid-State Machine Instant Replay. You can see the run after the catch. And Provost made the play. (14-7), Skowhegan, that lead in danger. It is a 1st down from Provost at the 15-yard line. So Ryder makes his first catch of the night, a biggie. At the 15, 1:02 to go. I believe Lawrence has a timeout. 1st and 10. Wide to the right side is Troy LeClaire. Moore is the running back. 2 receivers to the left. Robinson handles a high snap, fires left side. Twinkle toes on the sidelines there, and Bradford hauls it in. Nice catch. Let's look at that again. Watch his feet at the end of this play. Just an out pattern. Good job by Robinson to handle the high snap, and then backing out of bounds there was Leighton Bradford. So it is second down and about 7 at the 11-yard line. Robinson in the gun. Moore right beside him. Robinson looks, lobs, end zone, overshoots Bradford. If he could have lobbed it and put some more air under it, that's a tough throw for a first-year quarterback. But Bradford actually was open back there. If you could airmail that somehow and drop it in, but a difficult throw, and it is incomplete. Stops the clock, 53.6. 14-7. 3rd and 8. They need about the 5.5-yard line for a first down. Robinson in the gun. Snap better. Looks left side, a bullet, and Moore got hammered just as the ball got there by Willett, incomplete. And he's down. And he's going to require some attention. Let's see if we've got that on the Mid-State Machine instant replay. And I believe we do. Yep. So Moore is down. Here's Robinson looking left, and pow! Willett put a licking on him. He's up. He's out of the game. So the game is right here. 4th and 8 from the 11-yard line. It's either get 8 yards or 6 points. 4th and 8. 49.3 seconds to go. Wide to the right side is LeClaire. Wide to the left side is Bradford. Robinson. Back to throw. Has time. Throws. It is caught by Provost. Provost has a first down, I believe. Ryder Provost in the 4th quarter late has been huge. And it is goal to go. 40 seconds to go. Robinson spikes it. So Robinson with a spike to stop the clock with 37.8. How about Ryder Provost? In the 4th quarter, he has made 2 large catches that have resulted in first downs. So 37.8. They must have taken a timeout. And Dawson Moore's back in. Checking out of the game is Troy LeClaire. Robinson with the play. 2nd and goal at the 4. LeClaire in the backfield. The turn inside. Littlefield touchdown, Lawrence. Now what do? Do you tie it or do you go for the victory? You've got a freshman kicker in Amiley McLaughlin who hasn't missed. And they're going for 2. They are holding up 2 fingers. They're going to go for the win. It is 14-13. Talk about excitement. They're going to go for the victory. Gutsy call here by John Hersom. They're going to go for the win. The win is 2.5 yards away. Robinson will be under center. Moore, the running back. Bradford wide left. Robinson sends a man in motion. Littlefield hit. Broke a tackle. He won't get in. He does not get in. And a play that you'll see took a little bit too much time to develop. I think too many moving parts here. Man in motion there. And you had some major penetration. Who was that? 1? Was that number 1? That was Austin Lancaster, the starting quarterback for Skowhegan, who had the pressure that blew that play up. Littlefield tried like the devil, but the play was basically over with that penetration. So you've got to try an onside kick now. That has to be the call if you are Lawrence. So John Hersom rolled the dice, and it did not come up the way he wanted. So a game that has literally come down to the final second still is not over. You practice the onside kick on a Thursday afternoon, for a half hour or so. You don't think it's going to come into play, but lo and behold, it's come into play. And so Trevor Pellerin, bad leg and all, is going to come out to execute, and obviously this does not require his usual big leg. So Pellerin, who has handed the tee to McLaughlin here so far, is the skilled onside kick expert. So Trevor has the ball pretty much straight up. Timeout, of course, called by Skowhegan. So timeout is called by the Riverhawks. You want to get it right. The good hands people from Skowhegan are up front. If you are Brad Sear, I would have 11 players that are either running backs, wide receivers, and tight ends on the field. No linemen at all. You want people with hands. I would have my quarterback out there too. People with hands to grab that football. So this one has been a wing dinger. Not because we've had a plethora of points, but because it's been a defensive game that has come right down to the nitty-gritty. So Pellerin back out there. Trevor doing double duty again this fall, playing soccer. We had him last night on the score against Belfast. And place kicking, and he'll place kick all the time when that quad gets healthy. So Pellerin will place it down pretty much straight up on the tee. It's got to go 10 yards, so it's got to make the 50. And here we go. This is the game. It goes 10. It's right there, but it's Skowhegan's ball. Boy, it was there, but it got batted right as it went over the 50-yard line. Let's take a look at the replay here. And Skowhegan, unless something goofy happens, is going to win this ball game. Here's the kick. Good job by Pellerin, and right there it took that high bounce you want, then it got batted back. A great onside kick by Pellerin. But that ball is an oblong ball with points on the end. And one snap ought to do it. One snap and a knee. And Skowhegan will get out of here with a win. And interestingly enough, they are in the shotgun. They never go under center. There's the knee by Austin Lancaster. I guess they have to run one more. I hope they don't have to check their wristbands for this. Actually, they don't have to run one more. It's going to run out. So, Skowhegan, which gave Freiburg all it wanted last week in a losing cause 28-12, evens up their record at 1-1 with a thrilling victory here in Fairfield. And they win it 14-13. Each team now 1-1 on the season. But anytime you can come to Fairfield and beat the Lawrence Bulldogs on a Friday night, you have played some really good football. And Skowhegan did. They came back from a 7-0 deficit at halftime. One touchdown in the first half. That was scored on a 25-yard pass play from Colt Robinson to Keegan Littlefield. Amiley McLaughlin with the extra point, 7-0. That's the way it was at the half. In the third quarter, Mulcahy with a 1-yard touchdown run But Oban missed the extra point. It was 7-6, but Skowhegan came right back, got another touchdown after a long run by Austin. That's when we had a loss of our internet access. Austin set up the touchdown run. They went for two, got it. It was 14-7. They actually recovered a fumble after that, couldn't convert on that. But Skowhegan with some sturdy defense at the end, and they make a play on a two-point conversion, and the Riverhawks get the victory. A happy group of Skowhegan Riverhawks as you see them hustle down under the goalpost there. Skowhegan is a handful. They're not going to be easy to play this year. Lawrence is too. I think that was expected. But Skowhegan, I think they're back, or at least part of the way back after the rebuild after their state championship a few years ago. And it looks like they've got a quarterback in Austin Lancaster, a sophomore, who can get the job done, and some athletes as well. So they are 1-1, and Lawrence is 1-1. We're next with you for football or local sports a week from tonight. That's when we'll be at Colby College for Waterville and MDI in 8-man football under the lights at Colby. That'll be at 7 o'clock. Our pregame show, 6:50. John Coughlin will be there with me for that one. Again on centralmainsports.com, 1160thescore.com, and our YouTube channel at Central Maine Sports. So, for Logan Cameron, I'm Mike Violet saying so long from P. Cooper Stadium at Kais Field in Fairfield. Final score here tonight, the Skowhegan Riverhawks 14 and the Lawrence Bulldogs 7.
High school football on the score and at centralmainsports.com has been presented by Central Maine Community College, Central Maine Motors Auto Group, Hammond Lumber Company, Clark Scrap Metal, Midstate Machine, 201 Service Skowhegan, Flagship Cinemas, Whittemore & Sons, Somerset Stone and Stove, 201 Tire Battery and Service on the Augusta-Vassalboro line, Assistance Plus, Manchester Motors, Casella Waste, Computer Improvements, Height Chevrolet, Connected Credit Union, KVFCU, Skowhegan Savings Bank, Skowhegan Tire Center, Kennebec Eye Care, Danforth Down Home Supermarket, and SBS Carbon Copy. Remember, every game we cover is always stored forever in the vault at centralmainsports.com.